I declare this assembly for the awards of academic achievement to be in session.
Good afternoon to all our distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, families and loved ones. And most importantly, our graduands. Welcome and congratulations to you all. I know I speak on behalf of the entire UWS community when I say how absolutely wonderful it is to be holding these ceremonies in person. It truly is a privilege to once again be physically gathered together in this way, in this beautiful setting, as we recognise your fantastic academic achievements. Graduation is always the highlight of the academic calendar, as the university comes together to reflect on and celebrate your individual successes as graduates. More importantly, it is one of the biggest milestones of your life, an achievement that should cause you and your loved ones to feel tremendously proud. Believe me when I say each and every one of us here at UWS feels the same sense of pride in your remarkable achievements. As I look across this room, I see success story after success story. I see talented individuals brimming with potential, individuals who have mastered their subjects, demonstrating commitment, hard work and fantastic academic ability along the way. I see graduates who have so much to offer, who are ready to make an immediate impact in their chosen field, and I can't wait to see what you achieve. So whether you are sharing today with family, friends, or you're enjoying this special day alone, please know that you have all achieved something amazing during what has been a really difficult and life-changing time for all of us. You have studied through a global pandemic, and it's important I take some time to acknowledge this, because during this time, whether you realise it or not, you've all played a part in making the UWS community and the wider world a better place. You may have supported teams in care settings or hospitals. Perhaps you've volunteered to help vulnerable members of society. Maybe you were there for a friend or a loved one when they needed your experience, and our effective interactions with global businesses, industry, and the public and voluntary sectors provide amazing opportunities for our highly sought-after graduates. UWS graduates end up in fantastic jobs, pursuing exciting career paths right around the world, including Olympians and Paralympians, representing their countries in a range of sporting disciplines. Enter almost any major newsroom in the country and you'll find a UWS alumni. Many of our graduates have gone on to hold major roles within business, such as the Pakistani finance minister, the chief engineer of the Airbus A350, and the CEO of global consumer banking at Citigroup. They and many other graduates have shown that if you work hard and put your mind to it, anything is possible. I know that all of you here with us today are filled with ambition and drive, and it's only a matter of time before you join them in becoming role models for future UWS students. We hope that as you go out into the world, you will remember the values embedded within this university and carry these with you. UWS is a unique university. We recruit more mature students than other universities, and we are one of the UK's most successful widening access university. At UWS, we believe passionately that university should be a place where ability and not background matters. We are absolutely committed to this belief and to helping students achieve their very best, both academically and as thriving individuals with access to our wide-ranging support and positive culture of physical and emotional well-being. So just think back to when you first joined UWS and what it was like to be part of a university for the first time. You probably felt nervous, a sense of uncertainty, and perhaps some apprehension. As you celebrate your academic achievements, you should also celebrate your growth. You emerge from UWS as a world-ready graduate, equipped with a range of skills that enable you to forge a positive future. Society needs your skills, your passion, and your determination, and we have every confidence our graduates can create change and make the world a better place. You are the leaders of the future. We strive to make UWS a place that inspires people to go the extra mile. You are here today because of your own hard work, but remember the support you've had along the way from fellow students, family and friends. Today, they will all rightfully be immensely proud of you. I would also like to take some time to acknowledge and thank our academic staff, deans and professional services colleagues. They have all worked tirelessly to support our brilliant students to reach this point, and I'm proud to work alongside such dedicated individuals. As graduates, you may be leaving the university today, but please remember you will always remain part of our community as UWS alumni. I encourage you all to stay in touch and update us on your achievements. We always enjoy hearing what our graduates do next. As I reach my conclusion, I want once again to pay tribute to the most important people of all here today, you, our graduates. You make this university what it is. I mentioned the UWS community earlier. You are that community. Without you, UWS wouldn't be the friendly, welcoming place that it is. I am proud that our wonderful university has been and will be represented by each and every one of you. So, I hope you enjoy your graduation day, and it's time for you to take what you have learned and put it into practice to realise your dreams. I absolutely believe in you and can't wait to see what you do next. So my name is Dr. Lucy Meredith, and as the Principal and Vice-Chancellor, it is my privilege to see you graduate today. Thank you.
Chancellor, it's my privilege to present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Dr. Sally Kunsberg, CBE. In preparation for delivering this encomium, I spoke to Sally's husband, Nick, to get to know Sally a bit better. What I discovered was that Sally is a humble and self-deprecating person who has a personal and professional passion in her family, in particular with her grandchildren, and a commitment to public service and social justice, where she has made a significant contribution, particularly to the restructuring of the Children's Reporting Service in Scotland. Indeed, Sally received a CBE in the year 2000 for her work in children's services. Sally's father was the High Court Judge Lord Robertson. It's not difficult to see where Sally's sense of public service and social justice comes from. This commitment to social justice aligns with the core values of the School of Education and Social Sciences, where colleagues endeavour to ensure our students work in a socially just way. Sally's formal education began at St Leonard's School in St Andrews before she moved to the University of Oxford, where she gained a first-class honours degree in modern languages. She then went on to study for a PhD in medieval French. When she met and married Nick, she gave up her PhD studies when she moved to Peru to support Nick in his work. While in Peru, Sally took on a role with the British Council, tutoring English as a second language students. And on her return to the UK, Sally spent a year working in educational publishing with Oliver and Boyd, and worked as a partner with Heatherbank Press Publishing and Printing in Milngavie. In a career focused specifically on positive outcomes for children and young people, Sally has worked in several roles, most notably the Children's Hearing System, where she first worked as a children's panel member in the 1980s, then as a lecturer at the University of Glasgow with responsibility for training panel members in the Strathclyde and Dumfries and Galloway area. Between 1995 and 2002, Sally led the Scottish Children's Reporters Administration as their first chairperson. During this time, in this post, Sally led the Scottish Executive Multi-Agency Group, which produced the report Just in Time, a blueprint for the processing of children's hearings cases, which included national standards and protocols for referral of children to the reporters by different agencies. Sally also served as a non-executive trustee and latterly chair of the Royal Hospital for Sick Children in Glasgow, and as a member of the NHS Greater Glasgow Health Board, where she took a particular interest in the rights of children and young people in healthcare. During this time, she became intimately involved in the campaign to save the Royal Hospital for Sick Children and spoke out at public meetings against the plans put forward by Greater Glasgow Health Board for the closure of York Hill Hospital, much to the ire of the then chairperson of the board. One of Sally's philosophical aphorisms is, "Diplomacy is the art of letting other people have your way." Certainly a lesson that any budding leader would do well to heed, and it's a lesson that I will also take on board. Amongst Sally's many voluntary activities, Sally was a trustee of Save the Children UK and has been a governor of Laurelbank School in Glasgow and Merchiston Castle School in Edinburgh. In a varied career, Sally has had the pleasure of engaging with many high-ranking political figures to take forward and influence the social justice agenda within government. For example, she worked with Jack McConnell when he was the Minister for Education, where they visited homes for looked-after children. Sally was able to show him that many of the educational texts that these young people had access to was out of date. And as a result of this work, the Scottish Executive increased the budget for educational resources, and it directly influenced the way in which the Scottish Executive viewed their work with care-experienced young people. In her work with Greater Glasgow Health Board, Sally was instrumental in persuading the Scottish Health Minister to fund a package of support to bring together midwifery, neonatal and obstetrics and gynaecology services in Glasgow under the one roof as part of the Scottish Executive's NHS reforms in this area. Latterly, Sally's attention returned back to her PhD studies, where she explored quality assurance in the UK higher education in her thesis entitled "The Origins, Operations and Impacts of Quality Assurance in UK Higher Education, 1985 to 2004. Her PhD was supervised at the time by our sadly deceased colleague Jane Mackenzie, and I know that Jane would be proud to see you receive this honour today. Sally shows no signs in slowing down. She continues to volunteer her time for charity work with vulnerable children and families, such as Include Them. Sally's body of work across her career is viewed by the School of Education and Social Sciences as a valuable contribution to Scottish society. Accordingly, Chancellor, I now present to you for the award of Honorary Degree of Doctor of the University, Dr. Sally Koonsberg, CBE.
Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Computing, Engineering and Physical Sciences, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Business Technology with Honours, Saif Ali Iqbal. Rimsha Javid. Helen McFarlane. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computer Animation Arts with First Class Honours, the following students: Mark James Armour. Stephen Michael Frederick Blaine. Jack Teager Burns. Scott Joseph Dolan. Emma Jane Douglas. Joris Wilhelmus Petrus Ermers. Dean Frame. Iona Gray. Sophie Elizabeth Greer. Aura Juhain Patricia Hamilton. Robin Laird Hegarty. Ralika Radkova Ivanova. Imran Majid. Julia Maria Palachk. Lucas Scott Russell. Daniel Ryan Shackman. Dilbag Singh. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computer Animation Arts with Honours, Lee Barraclough. Louise Black. Stephen Blair. Christopher Birkinshaw. Michael Edward Cathcart. Ross Connolly. Shannon Emma Coulter. Oscar Healy. Ross John Hines. Rebecca Helen Jack. Harmeet Singh Jandu. Adam Gribbin Jones. Jonathan Stephen Mallon. Anne Grace McGiffin. Quincy Chendu Kajitan Ketia Elise Okolo. Harry Wagbikler Patton. Amanda Reed. Alexander Robb. Christian Slavov. Ross Tate Swindle. Benedict John Terry. Declan Mark Thompson. Omar Usmani. Bruce Wallace. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Games Development with First Class Honours, the following students: Evangelosis Balanantaitis. Natalia Sherskanowska. Marissa Coulter. Stuart Ian Dunan. Robert Fleming. Connor Anthony Haining. Aaron Ernie McNichol Hart. Gabor Juhaz Hartman. Mohammed Hassan Latif. Daniel Norman MacDonald. Fraser Macaulay. Kirsty Ann McEwen. Dennis Sally. Stuart John Watt. William Young. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Games Development with Honours, Edward Osei Amoa. Andrew Bostock. Darren Boyd. Jonathan Dorris. Kyle Gibson. Aidan Keane. Kyle Keller. Mihai Oriel Mafde. Alexander Alexandrov Marinov. Ryan McMahon. Alexander Meakin. Thomas Allen Michael Parker. Erin Riddle. Emma Catherine Westland. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computer Games Technology with First Class Honours, the following students: Pavel Bujunowski. Thomas Andrew Cole. Martin Alexander Duncan Harvey. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Networking with First Class Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Imad Alarici. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Networking with First Class Honours, the following students: Casey Allen Hunter. Brian Mackay. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Networking with Honours and winner of the Alexander Morton Prize, Mohammed Ali Diner. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Networking with Honours, Carol Huddock. Declan James O'Neill. Caleb Lucas Reed. Harpreet Singh. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computing Science with First Class Honours, the following students: David Hugh Beattie. Aidan Gavin Llewellyn Curry. Logan Neil Blackett Davidson. Gregor Ian Dixon. Connor Dillon. Jamie Drummond. Orobosa Paul Eboa. Christopher Gilully. Jamie John McLean. Ross Patrick O'Neill. Declan James Rogers. Kevin Simmons. Danielle Zabo. Adam Darrell Taylor. Martin William Taylor. Stacey Welsh. Duncan Paul Wright. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computing Science with Honours, Jack Brodie Anderson. Gary Brawley. Gillian Cameron. Steve Davey. Liam Harkness. Keir McGee. Carlis Mohammed Mekraldi. Matthew Smith. Dovidas Velasquez. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Web and Mobile Development with Honours, Sandwich Award, Kieran James McVicker. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Web and Mobile Development with First Class Honours and winner of the Court Medal, Dylan Mooney. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Web and Mobile Development with First Class Honours, the following students: Eloy Vincent Gonzalez Mars, Boriana Todorova Kremakova, Calvin Stephen Brian Paris, and for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Web and Mobile Development with Honours, Joshua Anthony Gordon. David Scott MacDonald. Craig Rogers. Mohammed Ajumal Siddiq. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computer Networking, Yu Yuing Liam Chung. And finally, for the degree of Bachelor of Science Computing Science, Doug Glover.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, university staff, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As the recipient of an honorary award this afternoon, I'm delighted to say a few words on behalf of all those in the university's different schools who have graduated today. Receiving the award of Doctor of the University from the University of the West of Scotland has been a wonderful surprise for me and a real privilege to join you in celebrating your degrees. Please accept my warmest congratulations to you all. Graduations are truly special occasions, the culmination of years of learning and effort by students, teachers, families, and many others, which offer a chance to share the joy of your achievement with others and to show the university's pride in its graduating students. As a new girl in this gathering, rather than other universities, I realize I still have a lot to learn about universities in general and the UWS in particular. When thinking about today's event, I realized to my horror that I first became a university student 61 years ago. Horrifically, 61 years ago, at a university founded in the Middle Ages. What an exciting contrast, then, to be introduced to the UWS, which only appeared on the Scottish scene in 2007, and now spreads its 4 campuses across the west of Scotland, in Paisley, Lanarkshire, Dumfries and Ayr, not to mention London. As I've said, all graduations are special, but this year, perhaps more than most, as they are the first to confer degrees live in person by the UWS after the restrictions of COVID, which have done so much to limit all and challenge all aspects of university life. I do hope these difficulties have not affected your university experiences too negatively. And we are lucky to enjoy this ceremony today with so many others in these wonderful surroundings. Despite the barriers of COVID, it is also good to remind ourselves that during this year, the UWS was crowned Higher Education Institution of the Year in the Herald Higher Education Awards 2022, a really positive achievement in this very competitive sector. While your graduation may of course be a day for looking back at the end of your university career, it also has a focus on the future, which is totally in keeping with this university's outlook. From its beginning, UWS has held a strong ambition to make a difference by exercising a positive influence on the economic, social and cultural development of the west of Scotland and beyond. Forward-looking undergraduate and postgraduate courses and research degrees foster long-standing connections with business, industry and the world of work, encouraging UWS students to look towards employment. I do hope this legacy will provide a solid foundation for you as today's graduates, and I wish you all possible luck in the future careers you take up. Thank you very much.
Wow, a huge congratulations to the 127 graduates that we had today, and also to our Doctor of University recipient, Dr. Sally Kunzberg. I would like to declare this assembly closed, and I invite you back to the Chancellor's Hall on the Paisley campus for a reception. Thank you.